you know deep down, you feel it deep down, you know that you haven't been operating at the level that you could be and that you should be. You haven't been the gentleman that you aspire to be. And one of the biggest reasons is because your standards are set too low. Your standards for what you allow into your life, your standards for who you allow to be around you, your standards for the women that you're chasing, your standards for the people that you consider friends, the people that you consider family, but more importantly though, forget all of those, your standards for yourself. Your standards for what are the minimum acceptable levels of operation for yourself? Is your minimum level of acceptable operation that you're fine to just waste a bunch of time all day? You're fine to only be making a certain amount of money that you're not happy with, that's not getting you to where you wanted to get you? Or are you going to decide right now that you're going to raise your standards? Are you going to decide right now, hold on, you know what? I have been living in a bit of a limbo. I have been operating on autopilot. I haven't really been going as hard as I could. And I need to raise my standards so that I can keep up with the higher version of myself. Because understand this, you don't get what you think you deserve. I deserve this. I deserve to be making this amount of money. Oh, why don't I have this thing yet? Why don't I have this item or this house or whatever? Like, what the heck? You don't deserve it. That's why you don't have it. But also, maybe you do deserve it. But the fact is, you don't get what you deserve. You get based on what your standards allow you to create. What I mean by that is this. You might think you deserve something because of whatever reason. Yeah. And I hear you, innit? I hear you. I hear you. But at the same time, the reality is things can be a bit more savage in the real world. In the real world, it's about, are you adding value to the market to be able to get compensated for that value? Because if you're not, then you're probably not going to get the amount of money that you want to be making. Are you adding value to the people in your life? If not, you're probably not going to attract people of the highest value that you could. And what you got to think about is this. Your results come as a reflection of your production. As they say, you reap what you sow. The law of cause and effect. You do something that causes an effect. You go punch someone in the head, that causes them pain. I don't know why that even came to my head. I've been doing too much martial arts recently. But on a more practical example, I don't want you guys to be going around punching people in the head. That's not a gentlemanly gesture. Unless they stepped on your trainers or something and they're really dirty. Then no, I'm joking. That's a whole nother topic for another day, by the way. People that get so infuriated by these things have problems within themselves. But anyways, look. The cause, you not putting in work, you wasting your time, you sleeping the whole day away or whatever, or you wasting the whole day away, or you maybe not even wasting the whole day. Maybe you're, for example, you go to your, you have a business that you're running, or you go to your job or whatever it is, but then the rest of the day, you're just self-destructing. You're not getting into the gym. You're not taking care of your health. You're not investing into your future. Now, let's say, for example, are you investing into the stock market? Are you investing into something that you can just grow consistently over time to add an additional income stream? Because if you're not doing that, then the cause of you essentially wasting time, the effect of that is in a few years down the line, you're looking back and you don't really have anything to show for it. Especially, for example, if you're doing something that you don't even like during the day, you're doing something that you're not even passionate about. If you're doing something that you're excited about, then amazing. Me personally, I'm in sales. I love it. I'm excited about it. Just started in a new company. Literally, this is my third day today. I'm super excited. I actually just met my manager today, and it was good, man. He seems like a legend. But it's like, if you're not doing something that you like and you're not doing something that's bringing you the results that you want, then switch it. Your standard should be to have something that is a high enough level. And that doesn't mean just leave your job, because you might not be qualified to do that. But maybe you need to up your skills so that another company will be willing to pay you more, so that the company that you want to work in is going to be willing to pay you. Or let's say you want to build a business so that you can add enough value to the marketplace for people to want to pay you. The cause in this case is you leveling up your skill. You put in the time to level up your skills. You put in the time to go ahead and do whatever graft and hustle that you need to do in order to get into the position that you want to. The effect is now you're in a better position. But the way that you ultimately get to that point is by increasing your standards, because your standards right now are too low. Because right now you're accepting the life that you have. You're accepting the level of operation that you're moving at, if that even makes sense. The level of execution that you're operating on. But sometimes you gotta wake the fuck up and realize, hold on, I ain't been doing nothing with my life. Look back past 1 year, past 2 years, past 3 years, past 4 years. How much has your life changed? Look back past 6 months. How much has your life changed? And now look at what you've actually been doing consistently during that time. Most of you guys, you're more consistent on things that don't matter than things that actually do matter. You're majoring in the minor things. Like my boy Jim Rohn says. You know what I'm saying? If you know about Jim Rohn, then you know. Right? Don't major in the minor things. What that means is, don't focus so much of your energy and attention onto the things that don't actually matter. Because you need to have a long-term mentality. Once you raise your standards, and your standards are now based on what's going to serve you long-term over time, you're going to be able to have better results in your life. But if you don't do that, if you keep operating at your current standards, yeah, I can't lie, it's not looking good for you, bro. It's not looking good for you, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And understand this, yeah. This isn't to say that something's wrong with you or this and that. Me personally, I'm assessing areas of my life and looking at, where are my standards too low? Where do I need to increase my standards? Where do I need to increase my level of operation? Where have I let some of my standards drop? Where have I not been executing to the level that maybe I was executing prior? And how can I focus on driving that consistency back and even better than before? It's important to think like this. So allow this message to actually motivate you, but beyond motivation, allow this message to inspire you. Allow yourself to feel this message within you and to understand it. Forget understanding. Allow yourself to understand. Yeah? I don't want you to understand. I don't want you to be, you know what I'm saying? It's not really the deepest level of understanding. I want you to understand. When you understand, you have the message inside you. Pause. But understand this. Once you raise your standards, the things that you want in your life, you're going to be able to achieve for real. But you got to raise your standards on a consistent basis, and you got to stop thinking that the world owes you anything. Be grateful for what you have. Appreciate it. But the mentality of thinking that you deserve without putting in output, without adding more value to the world, it's actually a very selfish mentality when you think about it. Right? Now, if you want to learn how you can be the gentleman in your circle who actually brings people together, go ahead and watch this video right here. And you might be thinking and hearing that and being like, I don't want to bring people together. You definitely need to watch this. Right? Definitely, if you're thinking like that. With that being said, it's been Learning with Lamar, and I'll catch you in the next one.